Hi, I'm here with Kaitlyn Hilder, Program Coordinator with Kelowna District Share Society. Welcome, Kaitlyn.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good. So tell me a little bit about Kelowna District Share Society.
Yeah, so Share Society grew out of need in the 1970s when the community was welcoming Vietnamese refugees into Canada for the first time. The founder, Lionel Wallace, actually made a call out to the area for people to donate or to share what they could. From there, it quickly grew into a small but focused community institution. And today's Share Society is locally established. It's non-denominational, non-political, and a non-profit society. We're dedicated to creating self-help opportunities for people in the Kelowna area. And our mission is to provide caring and compassion through things like material support, quality self-help, and promote personal responsible growth. Share Society is grateful for the donations we receive from the public. We receive things like clothing, household goods, furniture, and so much more as well. We share that generosity by passing it on to those who need it through our programs, volunteer and staff support, our thrift store, of course, where the aim is to have affordable prices for quality goods. Share Society offers many services to the community, like our community assistance program, which is aimed at helping specific community needs with our social agency partners, like Mamas for Mamas, CMHA, the Canadian Mental Health Association, John Howard Society, and many more. Our CAP program provides clothing, household items, and furniture, all free of charge to those referred to us by our partners. It supports programs addressing Kelowna's homeless community with regular donations, along with supporting our partners with donations of excess products as well that we have. Then there's also our Details of Retail Introduction program, which we refer to as DRIP. It works with Wheels and local schools in the area to help youth with diverse abilities or challenges to employment to gain training prior to entering the workforce for the first time. After completing a structured learning course, students are invited to receive one-on-one mentorship with an in-house volunteer. They learn about workplace practices, get professional references, and an opportunity for a summer employment actually with Share Society. We also have our Adopt a Family Hamper program, AFHP. It runs every year for the Christmas holidays. It helps families and individuals in our community to ensure that the financial stress they're going through isn't going to affect that special time. People can actually apply through Share Society, get matched with a sponsor in the community, and we have other donations through this program that actually purchase grocery store gift cards to go to distribute to people on the streets in the Kelowna community. We also have our volunteer engagement program, which is, of course, what we're talking a lot about here. This program helps to provide volunteers to get opportunities through a range of positions we have in our thrift store, of course, in our programs, or our general operations. Now, getting involved makes a real difference in the community that you can directly see, and our volunteers feel really good about what they do at Share. We also, through this program, offer something called a Work in Kind program. It promotes need-based volunteerism, meaning people can actually volunteer in exchange for necessities they need in store. Now, next is our Transition to Employment program. It works with employment agencies like Peers, Work BC, and more to provide employment skills and training to those transitioning back into the workforce. Our partners actually refer clients to Share Society, and we provide them feedback and assessment. TP really is focused on identifying the barriers that clients are dealing with employment and how to break those down for them. Lastly, we have our Community Service Worker program, our CSW program. It's an intake program for those referred to us by probation services for things like community hours. Share Society supervises, trains workers, ensuring flexible and safe work environment. So of course we can offer a second chance to those who really need it. Share Society always has adapted our services as the need comes up in the society and is always looking to collaborate and work with other agencies or individuals to address new ones as they come up. Now, we serve a big range of people in the Kelowna community. We provide service to anyone in the community in need or anybody looking to help as well. That includes seniors, single parents, people with diverse abilities, and actually more than 60% of our staff and over 50% of our volunteers have diverse abilities at Share as well. We also assist people with needs when they're on probation, those in alcohol or drug recovery, the homeless, the underemployed, youth and students, and refugees and new immigrants. Really anybody who needs a hand is who we're looking to serve.
Wow, that's a lot of programs and services. I know I'm
Quite a
quite
few.
familiar with your with the thrift store, because that's sort of the physical location that people would see if they aren't familiar with the other things you do. But that's a lot of things that Share does, for sure.
I think it surprises people by just, because they do see the storefront, but they don't always get to get access or need all of the programs we have available. So it definitely surprises people when we go through just what is out there for them.
Yeah. And so you did mention volunteers a couple times, but how do volunteers make an impact on your organization?
They make such a big impact with Share Society. Volunteers are really the heart of what we do there. They make direct impacts on our whole store, throughout our thrift store, our donations, and all through our programs on a daily basis. The difference they can make is why volunteers love sharing their time with us. Our volunteers make impacts, again, on a range of services. They play a large part in the thrift store, making customers feel welcomed, along with helping Share Society to actually focus on reusing, reducing, and recycling. They make a big impact on the carbon footprint we have. Volunteers work directly with agencies or clients to provide goods to those in need in our CAP program. They can also assist youth who have diverse abilities by becoming a mentor in our DRIP program. They can also provide supervision and support to individuals in our CSW or TEP programs. And of course, working with sponsors to assist families in need over the holiday season for Adopt a Family Hamper program. But really one of the biggest impacts I find volunteers make is just directly through the VEP program, which is the Volunteer Engagement Program. And that's by just referring other people to us. They refer other volunteers, partners, clients, other employees too, and really customers for us too. Now, due to COVID-19, Share Society actually had to shut down for a while. Just like many other nonprofits and businesses around here, we were struggling. We have had many volunteers and staff take an understandable step back because they are in a vulnerable group. That's the main group that we serve at Share. For many places, this would, of course, mean that they wouldn't be able to reopen, but our long-term volunteers actually took the time to help us with not only regular operations, but they helped us revamp the whole store during that time. So we were able to reopen in June this year, and due to large part because of what the volunteers did. They helped us adapt and better serve the community in this time.
Well, that's great. What types of volunteer opportunities are available right now?
Yeah, we have quite a range of volunteer opportunities because we do a lot in the community. So many positions and very flexible positions as well. You can be helping with our daily operations, our programs. Also, we love people to come in with focused projects or certain goals in mind. But again, our main ones are things like greeting customers, merchandising, customer service. We always need help with creating displays or, of course, cleaning and organizing. We have quite a few administration tasks as well that are always available. So anyone good with computers is always welcome. In our donation bay as well, we always have things like sorting, moving furniture, electronic testing, research on merchandise is always very interesting as well. In our programs, one of the big ones is by helping us to just facilitate them. That could be packing things like items in need, working with clients to help them find what they're looking for, working with social agencies, businesses, other organizations. Also, they could be helping to mentor youth and matching families around the holidays with sponsors. So quite a few things in the programs. There's always more things opening up there. Now, we do also have things like seasonal work because we do have quite a bit of snow that comes in during the holidays. We can always have help with snow removal, holiday displays, or anything like that as well. And a big one for us is always in repair and maintenance. Really, any handy skill is a big asset for us as well.
Great. So that's a specialized skill, handyman.
Yes, there's quite a few that go into that. Yes.
Yeah. Are you looking for any other types of specialized skills in your volunteers?
Yes, no, absolutely. We really love for people to tell us how their specialized skills can help us. Share Society has been fortunate really to have many very skilled volunteers willing to dedicate their time and a lot of their expertise. We love finding new ways people can use their skills so clients can better access the services that we have available. The ideas and work that our volunteers take on is really what helps push Share Society forward. So some of the specialized skills that we're always looking for are, of course, some things like marketing, public relations, social media, photography, anything in graphics design. Again, really anything in technical or computer skills, always really great for us. Also, again, in repair and maintenance, kind of as we mentioned, things like electrical, painting, even carpentry and construction. With our sorting area, things like waste management or even furniture repair. And for our program, something that is always an asset is for skills is things like teaching or any social service training, of course. Now, something interesting that we're actually offering recently is we're now offering remote volunteering at Share Society. So people can, for the first time, gain hours online across Canada with us. And it really gives those in vulnerable groups an option to be able to volunteer safely right now. We are looking for volunteers with specialized skills, and with COVID-19, we've only seen that need really increase.
Yeah, great. Do you have a minimum number of expected hours per week or per month that your volunteers contribute?
Again, we're pretty flexible about what is being contributed. Any amount of time is completely up to the volunteer. We do appreciate when volunteers can give us scheduled shifts, but again, every little bit helps. Our training is also very flexible. It really depends on what the skills are that a volunteer brings to the role. Many of our volunteers are even trained very quickly to start work the same day. Because of our supportive learning environment, we all really help each other learn what to do. And that's actually one of the reasons many volunteers tell us they love sharing their time with us, is just sharing it with the people that are working there and volunteering there. So some of our long-term volunteers have even shared over 6,000 hours a year with us. Now, many of those are seniors simply looking to give back to the community. We also have student volunteers, social agency groups, corporate groups that come in to assist with, again, certain projects or goal in mind. Other volunteers are also working to transition into their communities from hospitals, treatment centers, or prisons as well. And all of that shared time they provide really helps make Share Society what it is.
Great. So if I wanted to volunteer with Share, what are the steps that I would need to take?
Yeah, it's actually a very quick and easy process. Like we've had volunteers applying just this week, and they're starting to get going right away. So it's very, very fast. People apply on our website at sharesocietykelowna.com, on social media through Facebook, and our Facebook link there is Share Society Kelowna BC. They also apply through our free workplace ads. We post all on Kijiji, Castanet as well. We also like to put posters around town in Kelowna and get phone calls from that. Our number being 250-763-8117. And the main one, we find people just like to come in person and just see what we're about, really. That kind of gives everybody a full picture. Now, when people apply, we really just look to see what a good fit is for them. See what skills they have. We go at a volunteer's own pace. We introduce them to our store, our programs, and just really give them a full view of what we do here. Now, we help volunteers also meet their own goals along with meeting our own nonprofit needs. Many times, again, people just pick up right from there and can start volunteering the same day.
Great. Anything else you'd like to tell an interested volunteer?
Yeah, no, definitely quite a bit. I would love volunteers to know about the benefits they get from not only volunteering, but volunteering with Share Society. Volunteers get to see directly how their support helps Kelowna. They see that on a daily basis at Share. Our volunteers are always community driven and appreciate how we are able to put a focus on, again, things like recycling and upcycling programs. We'd like to ensure that we are staying committed to not just social, but also environmental responsibility, and our volunteers appreciate that. Our volunteers also get to gain experience and get references, of course, to meet their goals and work with other social agencies doing great work, like, of course, the United Way that we work hand in hand with, Kelowna Women's Shelter, and so many more. They get to use their specialized skills to address social issues and even use those skills from home, like I was mentioning, by volunteering with us online for the first time. Now, Share Society, again, is very flexible. We have a very flexible volunteer program, means people can volunteer in groups or individually. If they're affiliated with a school, business, or organization, they can actually volunteer as a form of a team building exercise, which has worked very well in the past. Many volunteers also come with their families or friends and like to make a difference together, which is really nice to see. We offer a safe and very inclusive work environment and ensure that we listen to the advice of healthcare professionals, especially regarding COVID-19. We maintain safety protocols, regular cleaning, while requiring everyone on site to wear masks and maintain social distancing. Now, our volunteers also get many direct benefits from volunteering in store. They get our store discount, which is always great for store items, our annual volunteer appreciation barbecue, and our giveaways, where we have items where we're giving away that we have in excess. They also can apply, again, to our Work in Kind program to earn necessities with volunteer hours if they have needs. Our volunteers are a big part of Share Society's family. We make lifelong professional and personal connections that again, help people through their goals throughout their life. Now, volunteers are a really big part of the success stories that we have with our clients, our staff, our other volunteers, or our customers. Share Society has done things like hire people on the spot who need a hand, help newcomers find their footing in Canada for the first time, changed how families and individuals experience the holiday, and helps people get the necessities needed to get a fresh start in life. Our volunteers get to help Share Society pay forward that goodwill that the Kelowna community has shown they are willing to share with us.
Great. So many different opportunities. Really interesting to hear that you're able to take group volunteering, because I know as sort of the hub of a volunteer center that KCR is, we often get that, where can I go with my group or my staff or whatever.
Right.
And so nice chatting with you, Kaitlyn.
You too. Thank you so much. This has been a lot of fun, and I just hope it helps get the word out about Share.
Absolutely. Have a good day.
You too. Thanks again. Bye.